All right, so chapter 9, we're talking about self-motivated. Self-motivated. And you're probably thinking, Jeremy, what's wrong with being self-motivated? Something wrong with motivating yourself. And I agree, there's something wrong with motivating yourself, but I believe that we should make sure that our motives match up with our motivation. When you motivate yourself, what are the motives behind that motivation? Follow me here, I'm going somewhere. I believe that our motives should match up with our motivation. We can get real motivated, and sometimes we're motivated off of selfish intentions. Let me explain to you what I mean. I got a call about a year ago. They said, Jeremy, we want you to come to Jamaica. I'm on the other end of the phone, excited. I kept my composure on the phone, and I said, okay, I heard from my people. I said, I can do Jamaica. And I hung up the phone. I was excited. I said, yes. You know why? Another international trip. For real, like God said, son, you're really excited about going to Jamaica, aren't you? I said, yeah, I got it, yeah. He said, why are you excited? I said, wow. He caught me. I mean, really, God called me out. You see, I was excited about going to Jamaica and curry and jerk chicken and rice and peas and plantain and the ginger beer and the coconut juice. Like, I was excited to go to Jamaica for all the good food I was going to endure. I was excited to go because it was another international stamp on my passport. But God said, son, you should be excited because you get to go to a rough area in Jamaica and give them a word that they probably would never, ever hear. I'm like, wow. So do you see what I'm saying? Like, what are the motives behind our motivation? I was so motivated to get that Jamaica trip, but it wasn't to be able to go there and minister. Like, I was going to be going there and I was going to minister and give them a word from God, but I wasn't excited for that. I was motivated by a chance to have another stamp on the passport, another international trip, good food and sand and beaches. I'm just being honest with you. And God convicted me on that. We have to get to a point, and that's what we're talking about in this chapter, of making sure that our motives match up with our motivation. Why do we do what we do? Are you in that career? Are you getting that degree or that doctrine or that education just so you can make more money? Or do you want to have more intellect and more knowledge so that you can serve man more effectively? Ooh, think about it. The pastor that has that church, do you want a bigger church and a bigger congregation so that you can reach more people, or just so that you can just keep up with your friends and your other colleagues, compete with them? Like, for real, those of you that want that big house, is it because you got a bunch of children and you need a bigger house? Or is it because, you want to have a place where you can have more church members come to fellowship? Like, everything that you have, everything that you attain, are you giving it back to God? And that's what we're talking about in chapter 9. When we're talking about being self-motivated. What motivates you and I every single day, and making sure that we put Jesus right there in the center. Be blessed. Enjoy this chapter. And I look forward to seeing you with chapter 10 as we continue on this journey of self-discovery.